Looking dapper.
Hello everyone. How you all doing? It has been a while. And by a while I mean not very long at all actually, thinking about it. Hello. This is Theme Hospital. It is a golden oldie. One which, you know what, I'm sure that not many people actually remember. Well, no, I mean, lots of people will remember, but there's going to be loads of people who actually just weren't around when this game was out. Also, the Grim Reaper from Dungeon Keeper, obviously. Also another Bullfrog Wonder masterpiece. Doctor there, playing Dungeon Keeper. Love the product placement when it's your own product. That is next level product placement. Can you hear me okay? How's the volume? Oh, apologies. How's the volume at the moment? And yes, this is very old, so it's going to look like this. The aspect ratio normally is actually a little bit better. On my screen, it's a square, because when this game was made, monitors were square. Bonkers, I know. Hello, Blue Rose. But the way the game does with this game, consummately British. As a result, certain amount of mockery aimed towards the health system, which prioritizes money over the health of the peoples. Yes. Hello, Daft
Looking dapper.
Thank you very much, Zangiri. 23 months in a row. 2-point hospital high. Indeed. Please put some love in chat for Zangiri there. The auto balance is a little off, but should fix itself when the opening ends. Well, how balanced is it right now? I mean, we can jump into the game and find out. Let's go out here. No, I'm not Avaj. I am Aavak. Avaj is my foreign sibling. Very swanky. Am I here at Tilly? Tilly! Yes, I'm fairly certain I can hear it, Tilly. I shall be right back. She always waits until I just start the stream. Where are you, Calliad? Alright. Come on then. Oh. Hello, sweetie pie. Why do you always wait until I start streaming to want to come in through my window? You're like a thief in the night. As you are. You're a beautiful thief in the night, though, so I forgive you. Bye-bye. There we are. Kitty is off doing kitty things. Hello. What else did Bullfrog do? Dungeon Keeper, Theme Hospital. Those are the ones that I'm most familiar with them for. They've actually done. They had a very long history of games. Then they got bought out by another company, and then all of the doors kind of spread to the wind like seeds of change. And they landed in different development companies and made some of the best games ever, like Startopia, like the upcoming 2-Point Hospital, like a million other things in between. I'm fairly certain that quite a few of them ended up with Lion's Head and worked on Fable. I'm not completely certain about that one, though. But to be honest, the British gaming scene, like on that level, on the top tier, was fairly small. So really, when one company shut down, there was only like 4 or 5 other companies that the staff would end up in. So, pretty much everything that came out of Britain had been touched by someone who had something to do with Bullfrog at some point. Syndicate, thank you. I was racking my brains. It was like, there's another one. I know there's another one people loved, and I didn't get to play much of. What was it? And it was Syndicate. There we are. Fun fact, they did the PS2 conversion of Quake 3. Oh, I wasn't aware of that. Right. You're deciding to play with your wrinkle balls now. Hopefully that's not too loud. You can kind of hear it, but that's fine. That's fine. This is going to be going up on YouTube, by the way. So, yeah. Hopefully those in YouTube land who are only watching it now, you're in for a treat. I've got all my supplies. Got a glass of water, courtesy of Link. Yeah, Link, right there. I've got a gigantic cup of coffee, courtesy of the Dapplings. Well, I mean, the cup of coffee is from Lady Sheila. Well, the coffee inside the cup of coffee was done by Lady Sheila. The cup was sent to me by Dappling. And then I've got a bottle of my favourite red wine. Dark Horse. That is going to be fun for this stream. Because once you start going in this, it's got your quintessential British dark humour. And after a certain point, the only response is wine. Only acceptable response is wine. Okay. Last time it's going to restart. No more cheer emotes, shenanigans. Thank you very much, Hero Sam, and to Chibi. Right, let's get going. Now, it's going to be really interesting to find out whether the cheers are actually picked up on the recording. In fact, that's a little bit dangerous, because if they're being picked up on the recording at a high level of sound, because I've been tweaking it and pushing it higher and higher and higher, because people have been saying, I can't hear it. The recording might be completely naff and unusable. That's a little bit scary, actually. We'll see. Poor YouTube viewers being deafened. Yeah, no, that would actually that would genuinely break the recording. There'd be no point in me doing this if that was the case. So with that in mind, I'm going to have to just drop that by 25 decibels. So there we are. Hopefully that's not going to deafen anyone. Keep our fingers crossed, I guess. Right, there we go. Let's get you going. Actually, yeah, we should be able to do something like that. Bunch of benches. And then a drinks machine and another couple of benches as well. There we go. 2 fire extinguishers, I think. There we are. And let's see. We'll probably just set up something very similar to what I had in the last attempt and see where we go with that. At this point, I'm fairly practiced at setting this layout up. For good or ill. There we go. Get 2 plants in. Yeah, sure. We'll get a couple of plants in there. There you go. Okay. Let's go for the receptionist first. There we are. I think we'll probably have all the same staff to start with. Yeah. Do we have another one? No, they're all actually quite terrible there. Right. Let's see if we can't find... Yes, you. That is good. And we want at least 2 more doctors, I would say. See if we can't find a few. Gets people's backs up, possible liability. No, can't find any more doctors. So we're going to have to wait a little while to get them. But what we can do is get the 2 GP's offices up and running straight away. I believe I want something like this. Really? Get 2 radiators, plant a bin. Because again, the more items you put in a GP's office, the more important they feel. And the more important they feel, the better they work. probably closer to real life than we would like to admit. Pop that one down there. There we go. You can... Yeah, you can face out. Once again, gonna need one radiator here because we can rely on the heat coming from that radiator, because it actually does radiate out through walls from what I understand. So you don't need to be too specific with it. There we go. Get a couple of benches and a drinks machine. Drinks machine right about there, as well as another fire extinguisher. Now, having 2 GPs obviously means you can get twice as many people pushed through. Couch, 2 cats, milkshake, Aavak on a 50-inch TV. I am prepared for maximum lays. Nice, Nivik. Very nice indeed. But having your doctors busy with plant watering means they aren't making you money with people checking. That is true. That is true. That is why only the handyman are qualified to water the plants in this hospital. Now, do we have any better doctors? Have they shown up yet? No, not yet. That's unfortunate. Plays classical violin and cello. We will take you. And I would like another nurse at least. Drinks wine, dedicated to helping people with a smile. Oh, I like it. I approve of wine drinkers. This one down there once again, and if it looks like I'm rushing through this, it's because I've done this part now several times. Technical difficulties, why? But on the plus side, I think we're getting closer to getting an actual good setup now, so you know, there's that. Pop this one there so that we can warm up people on the other side of the wall. Get 2 bookcases. On there. On there. Get a skeleton and a plant. There we are. And a bin. Sure, let's get a bin. There we go. Beautiful. Does really be important make a good doctor in real life? Not always. No, it doesn't mean it makes it a good doctor. It just means they work better. Well, potentially. I suspect, you know, there's a reasonable amount of times that that's true. And let's just set that up there. Some windows. You know what? I never realized that fixed itself. If you place that down. Ooh. Yeah, sure. Let's mix things up a little bit, yeah. Let's make this slightly different. That would be good. I know sharing is caring, but not with germs. Want a bunch of benches and a drinks machine. There we go. Perfect. Now I want a toilet. Got about half of the time through now before we have to, and I do mean have to. There's no option. Windows on the toilet or not? Let's see. Wild magic, you get the choice. Window toilets, toilet windows, or no? Delicious. That's the last of my cough. Alas. This mug needs to go somewhere else now. Pretend they are frosted. So yes, okay, these are frosted windows. They're the only frosted windows in the entire hospital, but they are frosted. Want another 3 toilets, another 2 sinks, another 2 plants, 2 radiators. Want a radiator over here, radiator down by there. Plants between the sinks because it looks nice. Don't need any other reasons. Bin. I wish I could rotate that properly, but I can't. I can't rotate it. You're just gonna have to accept it. There we go. Right. So next, Pharmacy, I'm going to say. Let's get a pharmacy. Sure, we'll pop the pharmacy over here.
Terminal patients to the front of the queue.
I think. Well, let's put the pharmacy down next. First, let's get the ward down. Because then I'll have an idea of where... Oh, no. Let me through. There we go. Can I not? No, I can't. Very sad. Much sad. There we are. So, ward, my nurse can have her... I want her to be facing the room so she can monitor the patients properly. 2, 3, another 2. And also because it cuts down on the amount of radiators I need. Because she can make use of the radiator that's right behind her there in the lavatory. We're going to need at least another 3 radiators though. Don't want our patients getting cold. Those 2 are way too close together. Let me move them apart. There we go. That should be fine. And then get a couple of plants. And a fire extinguisher. I want a fire extinguisher in this part of the hospital. There we go. Perfect. Aavak. Or not frosted windows? People can shame you for not washing your hands. I'm not actually completely opposed to that idea. They're shaming people for not washing their hands, but... right, let's get you in. This will be a wee pharmacy. Make sure you're nice and warm. The nurse is going to be here a lot.
Mrs. Birkenhair to the rear exit, please.
I have no idea who Mrs. Birkenhair is. Let's grab a good number of benches. There we go. Perfect. Want a couple more fire extinguishers though. You know, just to keep up the appearance of the hospital being safe, even if it's not. And next, we're going to want an inflation clinic. Now, I could put that down here, but let's not. Let's pop that over here. It's an awfully large bit of room there for what is not necessarily a gigantic room. You don't need a lot of room for the inflation clinic. So I'm not entirely certain about that one. We'll go with that, sure. Pop down a couple of benches and a drinks machine and a radiator. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Have a drinks machine right there. No, let's not have another radiator. In fact, let's just move that drinks machine in there. There we go. That looks good. How's everyone doing in chat? Hopefully, well. You made a joke about people combusting. And at the time, I thought, well, presumably it's not spontaneous. But now I've seen a bit of this game. I want to reconsider that. As far as I'm aware, I've not seen anyone spontaneously combust yet, at the very least. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen, mind you. Just means it hasn't happened yet. Alright, let's see. Ooh, wrong thing. Am I cooking my patients? Not yet, actually. A little bit closer. I need a radiator about there. A little bit closer now. Please step away from the door. My lord. Alright, let's see. Staff-wise, have we got... Ooh, rearranges furniture. Works very fast and diligently. I approve. Any more doctors? Sings in a rock band. Rock and roll band, rather. Is a perfectionist who just doesn't give up. I also approve. Handyman. Go scuba diving. Very friendly and enjoys a lot. Okay, time to open up. Well, I've satisfied the wind conditions. Which is nice, to be certain. I've always thought that Gigabyte sounds like a Pokemon move. Okay. I think I'll always think of Gigabyte as the combined form of megabyte and hexadecimal myself. Lots of dapper points to anyone who gets that reference.
GP's office.
Okay. Let us follow this individual around. I don't need to leave. I just want to know what's going on. TGU, well done. Also, Chibi, well done. I approve of the people who are getting their efforts. Please put some dapper approves in chat. They all deserve it.
General diagnosis.
You've been to general practice. Okay. You're now going to hang out in general diagnosis. Anyone else coming into the hospital? Come on, my hospital's lovely. I've spent loads of money making this hospital lovely. There we go. Okay, just need to take a temperature. All seems well. You may be on your way. Person's health and their treatment history. Good. We've apparently we can go straight for a cure. Okay, you've come back to the GP now and you've got to wait for a little bit. Honestly, I'd prefer you to go to this one since, you know, we've got spare doctors just running around. Got many spare doctors. Damn. How's it going? Person's happiness. Ooh, your health is going down. That's not good. Have a look. Oh, did you? Oh, you've been sent to the ward. Okay. So, do we know what's up?
Nurse required in.
We have discovered a new condition. It's the squits. Cause eating pizza found under a cooker. Symptoms? Surely you can guess. Cure. A glutinous mix of stringy pharmaceutical chemicals solidify the patient's innards. Marvelous. $400. And a trip to the lavatory. Oh, it seems reasonable. Seems quite reasonable. Oh, you're not going there. You're leaving. You're going to the lavatory at home. Far too embarrassed to go to the lavatory. I can get that. That's fine. Right. So you've been to general practice. Then you went to the ward. A few details of the person's condition. You have also got the squits. It's 100% effective. That's quite nice. How much does this cost? Regardless, I'm going to put it up. I want 110%. There we go. General diagnosis, 105%. They go to that one a lot. The ward, though, no. If you're staying over in the ward, I expect 120%. The psychiatrist, this is a trained individual. I mean, all the doctors are trained. All the doctors are educated, but the psychiatrist is educated more. So we want 125%. Invisibility, you scare me, so you're staying at 100. And also, you're fantastically good anyway. General practice. Yeah, we'll pop that up to the same as general diagnosis. There we go. Marvelous. I remember watching one video of Reboot. I didn't like it much.
Doctor.
Wash your mouth.
attend in psychiatry,
How
please.
dare you? Right, got someone heading to psychiatry. I am pretty happy with this. Yes, indeed. Will people opt out of treatment if it's too expensive? Yeah, they just basically will refuse to pay. So you don't want to push it too hard. But I think we should be okay with the amount that I'm charging there. Oh, we've got an... Oh, no! Poop! I was too enamored by charging way more than I should. You're generally happy. Well, let's find out a little bit more about you. You got TV personalities. Psychiatrist performs this treatment. Definitely more. I'll go to 115 because I can't imagine it's very nice having television personality. Let's have a look. Cause daytime television. Symptoms: delusions of being able to present a cookery show. And then you pop in. Let's have a look at your general happiness. You're generally fairly happy. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's have a nice chat. Oh, you're very good. There we go. I watched one video reboot and then decided I had to watch them all. Yes. These prices feel too real. They feel like I don't know. They'd be more at home with unicorns and goblins to me, because British NHS paying to go to the doctor. What? You're nuts. I already pay to go to the doctor. It's called tax. There we go. I do not need to be paying twice. Thank you very much.
Terminal patients to the front of the queue.
There we go. 118 straight away. You're going off to where are you going now? You're going to general diagnosis. Why must you taunt us? Oh, sorry, too many. I mean, there are pros and cons. The NHS is massively overburdened because it is free, and so anyone who gets the sniffles decides to go. On the other side, you know, I also say that, like, when my friends are ill and they're like, oh, no, it's not too bad. I shouldn't bother going. I'm like, you are paying tax. If you genuinely feel sick, go. I know people in America who wait until they're practically dying before they go to the hospital because it's going to be their life savings. So they don't. You live in a country where it is free. If you feel ill, like, you know, proper ill, go. Obviously, if you've got the flu, don't bother. There's not much they can do about it. You know, if it's persisted for a long time, then probably. But we've exhausted all our diagnosis. No. Send the patient home. I don't want to take any risks. Not this time. No.
Doctor required any...
Bloaty head, cause sniffing cheese and drinking unpurified rainwater. Symptoms very uncomfortable for the sufferer. Indeed. Let's have a watch. Everyone likes watching bloaty head be cured.
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
I love... If you didn't catch it, remind me later to watch it again. But I love that moment where the patient suddenly realizes how the bloaty head is going to be cured. And I look of like surprise, like, oh my god, and then pop. Glorious. I require a handyman. Oh, you're leaving because you didn't like it. Wop wop. So you didn't want to have to pay. It's fine. We're fine. I need that cleaned though. Thank you. We should be doing alright. Need to increase my hospital value? Really? I suppose. Could someone please clean up that drinks cup? Thank you. Yep, it was a soda can on the ground. If you allow trash to build up too much, then eventually... Oh, after visiting your hospital, Councillor Crawford Purves remarked, "What a well-run hospital. Thanks for inviting me." I didn't invite you, you invited yourself. "You've been awarded a cash grant of 1,200. Your reputation in the community has been boosted. Marvellous. We should get more patients as a result of that then. Which will start putting a little bit of a strain on my hospital. I am running out of money."
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
Come on now. Hardly anyone has a stand in your hospital. I am pleased. I may need to push the money a little bit further. I don't know. Once we start getting more and more people popping in to be treated, then we should be okay. I do need to start charging more, clearly. Team has discovered a new condition. It's the uncommon cold. Cause small particles of snot in here. Remarkably similar to the common cold. Symptoms: runny nose, sneezing, and discolored lungs. Cure: a big swig of uncommon cough medicine made from special ingredients in the pharmacy. Hooray! Another 4 patients and we'll have cured enough. Team has discovered a new condition. It's heaped piles standing around by water coolers. Patient feels like he or she is sitting on a bag of marbles.
Doctor required an inflator room.
That's fine. I hope you're enjoying yourself there. You know what? I probably need to drop this down. It's probably why. I'm spending like 1,000 per month on just the heating. There we are, not too bad.
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
Stop giving people heat. I know. I don't want them to be cold. What if that makes them catch the uncommon cold? No, I'm going to leave it at 77. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it goes okay. Drug casebook status. No. What do I want? Staff management. I think everyone's generally okay. I mean, you're starting to get... Ooh, you're actually really unhappy. I'm going to pay you a bonus rather than giving you a rise. That didn't really do much. Alright, I guess I am giving you a rise then. You're too important. This game looks remarkably good for its time. All these graphics fit uploaded on a tiny little chip of VRAM. Yeah, I imagine so. Oh, the nurse is in the ward, good. Come on now, we need more stuff to be done, please, and thank you. I may actually need to charge a little bit more. The uncommon cold. Yeah, let's pop that up to 110. Bloaty head. Yeah, now this is a special machine. I need people to be trained in how to operate it, so you need to pay me more. Squirts, we've already dealt with. Heaped piles. No, you know what? You're already going through a pretty horrible situation. I'm not gonna make that worse. You get a buy. We can't do research. Money in, money out. Not great. Where's the button I need? There we go. Right. I kind of want them to be diagnosed a little bit more. On the surface, it's so that I absolutely know what is wrong, and that way they don't get, they don't get accidentally sent somewhere that would be bad. However, the real reason is because every time they go to somewhere they don't need to, they still pay me. So. However, they won't go to a place more than once. Well, except for the GP's office. No, need you to take care of that, please. Okay, I'll let you walk to that plant, but I really... No, it's already been done. Thank you. Aavak! Ah, I'm super low down. Hall of Fame. Oh, no, there we are. Wait, what? Hall of Shame. What? Why am I on it? What? Oh, I was probably from a previous game. My bad. I am not rich. I have a pretty bad salary. I have cured 11 people. Yeah, others have all cured more. Colossus has killed 2 people. What a scallywag. Total value. My hospital is much more valuable. But I've got very few visitors. Makes me sad. Okay, congratulations on having the most valuable hospital in the game. Good work. Please try to keep it up. Reputation plus 25. Hooray. Inspectors note your hospital is very clean. Clean hospitals are safe hospitals. Keep up the good work. Hooray. Twice. We've also got congratulations on receiving the Squeaky Clean trophy for the hospital with the best reputation over the last year. Well deserved. It is too. Thank goodness, Cash. You have won a No Croak award for keeping 100% of your patients alive. 10,000 Ultra Hospital Megabucks. And the hospital has been awarded the Fizzy Biz trophy for soft drink retailing in recognition of the number of drinks sold in your hospital. 1,000. That was probably not so good. Probably not so good. There we go. Dear Aavak, marvellous. You have handled the running of this hospital superbly. Us bigwigs at the Ministry of Health would like to know if you'd be interested in taking on a larger project. There's a job we think you'd be perfect for. The salary would be $11,448. Give it some thought. Are you interested in a job at Sleepy Hollow Hospital? I am indeed. Let's go to Sleepy Hollow.